Urban terms. We hear them all the time. Let's talk about what some of them mean. So scrolling through some of these private Facebook groups and different things that I'm in, even here on TikTok or other platforms, I always see people using certain terminology. Kind of wanted to pick out a few funny ones and share them with you. First one up, shelfie. Any of y'all ever taken a picture of your shelf, your collection, and posted it or sent it to friends? Kind of a flex way to just show off your collection, what you're drinking. I'm guilty of it. I've done it before. From what's behind me as well. That's a shelfie. Next up, tater sticker. So a lot of us know what taters are. There's a lot of different variations of what a tater is, but a tater sticker, if you've seen the bottles where maybe a group of people picks out some sort of a bourbon or gets bottling or a bottling done of a pick, they'll slap a sticker on it. Might be a movie, might look something like this. And basically what that ends up being is just a higher priced bottle in many cases for the taters because it looks like a collector's edition. That's a tater sticker, kind of a funny term to me. Next up, honey barrel. So honey barrel to me is a very cool term. It's kind of like angel share, for instance, that's out there. A honey barrel has nothing to do with actual honey. It's basically, a honey barrel is like a top-notch barrel of bourbon from a specific brand or a year. And it's often spoke of in like mythological terms. You know, there might be some distillery out there that's like, yeah, the honey barrel from this year. It just means the best barrel that they had. Honey barrel. If you could ever find yourself a bottle that's from one of those, obviously it's going to be rare, expensive, but honey barrel, just a cool term to me. Next up, dump date. So dump date is basically the term used when a single barrel product is dumped, meaning the bourbon from the barrel is dumped out for bottling purposes. Blanton's, for instance, has historically put their dump date on the bottle, which is a good marketing tactic for them. It lets people know if they're looking for a special anniversary bottle, birthday, whatever it is. But dump date just means it's a single barrel product when that barrel was dumped so that it was bottled at that point in time. So it's not referring to a bowel movement or anything like that. That's what dump date is. Next, hazmat. Hazmat, you may have heard that in the bourbon world. Typically means anything, I believe, over 140 proof. Why is it called hazmat? You can't take it onto an airplane. They won't let you take it on there because the proof is too high. It's too flammable. So for those of you that love hazmat bottles, I mean, if it's not allowed on an airplane and you're filtering it through your organs, I guess that's up to you. Hazmat in the bourbon world means over 140 proof. Last, we're going to go with proof whore. So a proof whore is someone who typically only drinks high proof bourbons, stuff that is over a certain amount, full proof, barrel strength, barrel proof, whatever. Hazmat bottles, like we just talked about, they will only drink stuff over that. They think anything below it's garbage. Now, I'm not knocking people that like stuff that's in that range. I'm just talking about the people that only drink that stuff. I would say they probably drive, jacked up trucks, crotch rockets, overcompensating for something. Those are what I would call a proof whore. If you hear that term, that's what they're talking about. Anyway, just poking fun. Love all you guys. I just thought this was a fun little list. I'm sure I'll come up with some more that I see out there. Just wanted to give you a little knowledge on some of the terms that are out there. Cheers.